Hi, how are you? Welcome to Judith's Jewelry Box. I'm Heidi Ripka, and joining me is Gina Gannon. Hello, Gina.
Hi, Heidi. Love your hair. Looks
Thank you,
gorge.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Trying new things.
Oh, I hear you. I know. Don't you feel like we sometimes always kind of though get stuck in our own ways? So I love that you're doing that because hair is a big deal for people. So
It is, but I have come to peace with the fact that I will never have hair like yours.
oh.
You know, I
Okay.
just I just have to make do with, what I have, but thank you for noticing.
Of course. Yeah, it looks so nice. Speaking of noticing, I was like screaming when I got all the items about these earrings, the rings, so much. I can't wait to hear all about it.
That earring is one of my favorites that I
Oh
just
yeah.
wear all the time, but you're, like, jumping way
I
ahead.
know, I'm sorry, I was just so excited. You know
I
me.
do. Did you have a nice Memorial Day? Did everybody joining us have a nice Memorial Day? I'd love to hear from everybody. How was yours, Gina?
It was really nice, actually. We usually go to a memorial service, but I just went to the National Cemetery instead. But the weekend itself was fun. We do like this rib cook-off thing, and my husband competes, and
Oh,
it was
that's
really
fun.
fun. How about you?
Where do you do that rib cook-off thing?
It's just local. It's just a bunch of our friends that do it. So, but it's fun. It's a big
That's
party. How about
that's
you?
really nice. We had parties and we had all sorts of, like, things going on. It was, like, one of those weekends that it was, like, there was always something going on. It was, like,
Right?
no downtime whatsoever. Like I said, parties to go to, we had a brunch to go to. It was nonstop, but it was very nice, and I think, for the most part, the weather was nice except for Monday, so that's always
Right. Yeah,
so once you have
exactly.
nice weather and it's Memorial Day weekend, it's very nice. And then my kids were all over the place. Chloe was out in the Hamptons. Jordana was out in Fire Island. Just David and I were around in Port Washington. So
That's
it was
nice.
it was nice. So I hope everybody else had a nice time too. And
Yes.
now it's all about color, color, color because we are, like, racing out of spring. I mean, we still have 4 weeks. I shouldn't race and, rush through it. Summer's not for another 4 weeks, but color, kaleidoscope of colors. And let me tell you, we have colorful gemstone rings. Let me put them all on my finger because I love me a good cocktail ring, and especially one filled with one of these gorgeous saturated gemstones. These
Oh my gosh,
are
I know.
magnificent. Yes, actually, that was the one I put on immediately. I love, hey, Spencer. I
Hello.
love honey citrine,
I
especially
love this
this
color.
color. Yes. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so vibrant, so saturated, so warm and honey. And it just reminds me of, like, citrus and sunshine and happiness. Like, it automatically elevates your mood when you see this color citrine, right?
This is just so beautiful. I feel like it's such a perfect neutral. Um, but not only that, the vibrancy of it. It's
I
like
know.
rich. It's got a lot of depth. It's really pretty.
I know. And I want to say hi to Dr. Nana, who just
Yeah,
joined us.
hello.
Thank you so much for jumping on. It's so nice to see everybody today. So, yes, this is the honey citrine. It is gorgeous. And this ring has so many gorgeous Judith Ripka details, from the beautiful Bella Luce kiss on the prongs that have the fine rope. It has all the berget texture. I mean, these are texture rich. You have the Bella Luce on the shoulders. You have more texture on the shank. This is that ring, though, that's your everyday ring. It doesn't matter what else you're wearing, what other color. I consider all three of them neutrals. It's what is your favorite? What speaks to you? Is it the amethyst, the blue topaz, the citrine? You can't go wrong with these. I mean, they go with everything. They're a gorgeous size. These are not small, Gina, at all, which is
No.
what I love.
Yeah, they really definitely take up a lot of real estate on your finger, but yet they're very comfortable. And I feel like they're the perfect size. They're big, but they're not too big.
Yes, exactly. They are just right. Each one. So you have the citrine, you have the amethyst, and then you have the blue topaz. All three options are 10 carats of gemstone. So it's a
Wow.
beautiful, faceted, cushion shaped stone. and it has 30 points of Bellucci. So again, you have that little touch on the prongs, that signature Judith Ripka prong, and then you have it on the shoulders, but the rest is full of texture, goes all the way around. You have your sizing bar in the back, and these are 14 karat gold clad. So it is that genuine 14 karat gold over the sterling silver, really rich color, very buttery color gold. So it goes with everything. I mean, I'm always mixing and matching. I always tell everybody this. I'm always mixing and matching my JTV jewelry with my 18 karat couture because you can't tell the difference. It
You really
all
can't.
works. The gold color together is so perfect. And it's like, what's your favorite, Gina? Do you have a favorite?
You
Do you
know,
go for the amethyst, the blue topaz, the citrine? Where do you
I
go?
was literally just gonna ask you, this is really hard for me because typically I told you, like, I love the smoky quartz of the earrings, so that would make me feel like I would tend to go to the citrine,
And
but
by the way, just
purple.
to let everybody know, because I think you said that to me before we jumped on.
Right, I know.
So we always have to log on like a few minutes before we go live just to make sure everything's working well. And Gina was so excited when we got on. She's like, I love these earrings. I have to have these earrings. She said to me, anything that is smoky quartz, I have to have. So just
Always.
to bring you up to speed that she
Yeah.
just jumping into something. That's what she said.
So that's why I'm kind of gearing more. I love the citrine, and purple is typically a favorite color of mine. But if I had to really pick, it'd be these two.
Yeah. Those
They're
are
gorgeous.
so
How
and you
about you?
February babies, that
Oh, I
amethyst,
was just gonna say
nice,
that.
rich, royal shade of amethyst, and just a hi to Denisha. And there's a bunch of people that are here on the Judith Ripka page. So thank you to everybody, whether you're logging on Extra or Judith Ripka on Facebook. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. But look at these. I don't know, Gina. I can't decide, to be honest.
I know.
I
I kind of feel the same.
I think for me, I think it's between the amethyst and the citrine. I think it's between
So pretty.
the 2. Just because for me, the citrine goes with I wear a lot of just, like, solid gold with diamonds or Bellucci, and if I wanna stay in that neutral family, the citrine kinda works back into it, but it gives you that gemstone into the mix, which I like, but there's something really rich and regal about this amethyst. It's so deep,
It
it's
is.
so gorgeous. There's a lot of depth to it. The stone cutting is incredible on these. High progress, everybody here for joining us. It's so nice to see you all. So
And these are available in sizes 5 through 11.
yeah,
So I do want everyone to know that, there are options. And I'm putting all of the items up on the JTV page. So just shop along if you're following on
yeah.
here.
So you can click along, or everything is on Judith Ripka
Yes.
or JTV, the Judith Ripka page, or just drop a note in the comments if you need me to add a style number. I'm happy to throw it in there when we come off. But yeah, it's a toss up for me. Although the
I know. I
blue
do love the
topaz,
citrine.
you could never go wrong with blue topaz. That sea blue, like you're in the Caribbean, go deep into the waters. I mean, it's really so pretty. And the cutting on the stones, it has all that radiant faceting on the bottom. So it's a classic cut stone, but the bottom, the radiant faceting really helps make the light just bounce off this stone. Gives it a hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining us. No, it's really a beautiful, beautiful set of cocktail rings. So can't go wrong. You have
You're
all
right. And
the flavors.
and I think I always tell you I'm a ring girl, like ring and earrings. So like when I found out there were these many rings in the show, I was like, oh my God, right up my alley. Oh,
You're,
I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead here.
I know you can't help yourself, can
I
you?
know.
Try to control you, try
Sorry.
to fill you in. I'm always about a ring, and I always like my wrist stack. I can't help it. And who am I kidding? I like it all.
Well, I mean, I do like it all too, but I feel like it's like earrings and ring. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Like if I forget anything else, I'm like, I'm fine as long as I have those two.
Actually, I'm so glad Lynn. Hi, Hanadi. Nice to see you. I'm so glad Lynn is on because Lynn shared with me that she just bought a gorgeous blue topaz ring, a heart shaped ring from the Amelia collection. And we actually have with us
Yes,
another style, two
two.
styles from the Amelia collection. So, Lynn, I know you have your heart. But we also have this beautiful 3-stone blue topaz ring, which has that same, well, if you look on, I think on that ring, I don't have it with me, but I think if you look on the basket of yours, Lynn, it has like that frozen chain link. This is a frozen chain link basket. You have your frozen chain link on the shank. Look at that. All the rope details on the prong. So this is really pretty style. Very modern, actually. But look at the way it comes across the finger, and it's comfortable. It's low profile, not too high.
Mhm.
And that is a sky blue topaz that is sterling silver with rhodium plating. So that rhodium's going to protect that sterling silver, keep it nice, white, bright, prevent it from tarnishing, really reflective. And, it's so interesting when you look at the difference in blue topaz. Now, granted, these are two different blue topazes, but look at the difference of how the blue topaz reads in silver versus in the clad. It gives it a totally different feel. It almost has like a more icy effect when
It's
it's in
true, it
that pearl
does.
silver.
Wow, they're both so pretty. I know, I really do love that topaz so much. And I love how it's east-west. Like, I think that that's really pretty, how it's long as opposed to, or it's wide as
And
opposed to being long.
and not only that, look at the faceting on your ring. It's actually got a rose cutting. Do you see that rose cutting?
Oh, I do. That's so nice.
It's very subtle, but it makes it very different, very pretty, very unique. And Judith is known for doing a lot of custom cutting of our gemstones. A lot of brands, they buy stones that are readily available. They're like what we call stock stones. But
Okay.
we really do a lot of custom cutting of all of our stones. So it makes it different from what other people do in the industry, which is another thing that makes Judith Ripka so special and unique.
I just feel like her pieces alone, you just can always tell Judith, and that's what sets her apart too, is kind of all those little extra details, which we
Yeah,
love.
absolutely. And also, these do have a matching earring, which I'll quickly put on for everybody to check out. Um,
You know, it's interesting when you said that this is called, a rose facet, because
a
it
rose
almost
cut
has
back.
like a basket weave at first when I was looking at it.
Yeah.
So
And
pretty.
it's actually, I'm just trying to, I didn't bring my loop with me. The rose cutting is like underneath it. It's really an interesting cut. Whenever anyone gets these home, you'll see.
Yeah, because it has a lot of nice, like, interesting texture and detail, so I was looking at that earlier, so nice.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm just trying to put this in and
And I'm just showing the ring and the earrings together while you're doing that, and
oh,
just how pretty that combo is.
yeah,
I like the, under
there
gallery
you go.
too. Yeah,
You
there you
see
go.
that? Well, that goes back to what I was saying about the Amelia collection, how this basket has that frozen chain link. You have that same detail here on the stud where these model makers, they're amazing what they're able to do. Really, really fine detail, and that's all this frozen chain link in the basket, and then you have that rope texture hold of prongs holding that stone in, and we did actually, which is pretty amazing considering the size, we did a low profile. So when you see it on my ear, it's not popping out too far. It's sitting really nicely. It's not falling forward also because we did the oversized butterfly back that I'm always talking about. But I talk about it because it's really important when you have an earring this size, in order to make sure it's going to sit properly on your ear, you
Yeah.
have to have these oversized backings. Otherwise, they're just going to flop forward on you. But these are going to sit really nicely. And it's again that really pretty sky blue topaz gemstone with that custom faceting that sets Judith Ripka apart from everybody else. Sterling silver with rhodium plating.
Yeah, these are so pretty. I love the color. I feel like it's almost like this icy, you can almost see through it. It's just so stunning.
Like
I love these.
glacier.
And yeah, and these to me are the pair of earrings that you're gonna always go to, that everyday dressy and non-dressy pair, which is nice
Yeah.
because of the faceting. So I love these.
Yeah. No, these are really
I
beautiful.
love this
Such
combo. I
art
love this
in the ear.
combo.
Say that again?
I said, "I love this combo, although I know this is not the same, but I still love that together, and then this." Like,
They
you
can
can't
all
go
be
wrong.
worked together.
Yeah,
It goes back, and I'm glad you said that actually, because we always say you can mix your metals. There
always,
there
yeah.
are no rules about how to wear your jewelry. You personalize it how you like to wear it. How does it
Mhm.
feel good to you? Do you have a collection of pieces that are some are silver, some are clad? Wear them together. You don't have to only wear the clad with the clad and the silver with the silver. You can wear it however you'd like.
Well, that's actually kind of what I did tonight. I have the necklace on, and then I did, the bracelet with it, and then I did so I kinda did, like, a mix of everything, and I
Yeah,
actually think it goes really nice together.
it all works. And if you look back over the years at what my mother-in-law Judith Ripka wears, she doesn't wear all one of the same. She mixes
Right.
different gemstones, different metals, different collections. She does all of that. Thank you, Lynn. I did the same thing. That's why I was a little off to the side before. Lynn was helping me with some friends that were visiting our page.
Mm,
Yeah, but
okay.
thank you, Lynn. So, yes, just mix and match it, play with it. Judith will be the first one to tell you there's no rules. Mix and match it and just wear all different colors together, whatever feels good together. That's the thing about jewelry. You wear what makes you feel good and you put them together in your own way.
Well, that's actually why I loved the Judith Ripka line so much. I mean, we talk about this. I've been wearing it since 2015. When I wear and that was my first experience, and when I put my first Judith Ripka piece on, I just instantly felt good. Like, it just I don't know, I can't explain it, but I was like, "I have a Judith on." Like, there was just something about it that was aspirational. I felt like it was me. It was beautiful. So I completely agree with what you're saying, and that's why I've grown my collection throughout the years.
I always granted I've grown up wearing it, but I always feel proud when I'm wearing it. I always
Yeah,
together. I can't just walk out the door other than like the supermarket. I just feel like I'm not done. I'm not me if I don't put it together. And literally it's like I look at my jewelry box in the morning, I'm like, what am I in the mood to wear? And then I typically like will figure out my outfit based on what jewelry I'm in the mood to wear that day.
okay.
I there are certain pieces I'm like, "Ooh, I really love this piece. I'd love to wear this today. I'm gonna wear this. What can I wear it with?" And that's how I figure out my
That's
outfit.
cool. Yeah, so you kinda go around the drawer. I love it.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of my clothing is black, white,
Well,
gray, and navy.
I'm
Everything
with
but
you on that. Yeah, I'm completely with you on that.
yeah, there's no worrying about whether or not there's gonna be any clashing. But that's
Right.
the beauty of all of these things is that it really can go with every color. I don't know if you've ever watched, but when we're presenting on JTV, sometimes they have these fabric cards, and they're showing the different pieces we're presenting with these fabric cards to show that jewelry goes with it all. There's nothing it doesn't go with. Hi, Barbara. Thanks for joining us.
Hi,
There's
Barbara.
nothing that it really can't go with, really. I mean, just enjoy it and wear it all together. Can't say that enough.
I know, I do love that. And it doesn't have to be matchy-matchy either, sometimes I feel like people stay in that lane. Have fun, spice it
No,
up.
but speaking of matchy-matchy, since I am wearing the blue topaz earring from the
Mhm.
Amelia collection, there is this gorgeous medallion necklace that you're wearing actually in smoky. I'm wearing it in citrine. But look at this. If you had that Amelia collection and you want a necklace to work back to it, this necklace and this well, actually, first let me just hold it up so everyone really sees it. While you're holding it up, I'm gonna put it on.
Yep.
This necklace is so magnificent. Hi, Clay. Thanks for joining us.
What I liked about this one, this to me is a different look for Judith Ripka from what I'm used to.
Yeah,
Um, and I just thought it was so unique, so different. Is this a cushion cut?
that is actually a Asher cut.
Oh, the Asher, I see. Oh, I see that
Yeah,
now.
it's actually
And I
a
love the halo.
rated, like a octagon cut. Um,
Right.
it might. I think it is. No, this is really a truncated. It's a truncated octagon. So
Okay.
basically, like an emerald cut stone, but it's in a cushion shape. It does have the truncated corners, And I'm wearing it now in the blue topaz to work back to the Amelia earrings.
Mhm.
It has that step cut faceting, the step cut faceting. It has the trim of that Bella Luce, a micro pave trim of Bella Luce. I'm trying to see if you could see it. Yeah, I think you could see it on here if I hold this up also.
Yeah, I
And
love the halo is stunning.
the halo's beautiful. It sparkles. It really makes that center stone pop so nicely. It really enhances it. It's a gorgeous stone, but then once you put that sparkle of Bella Luce on it, it's like putting spotlights around it.
Mhm.
No, it just really makes it glow. And it has a fine angled berget background on the medallion with these high polished flutes. We did this oversized closure here, and this has our push in. So you actually are getting 2 for 1. So you have this medallion that you could put on any chain that you have.
Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that, that's so
Yeah,
nice.
it's the push in mechanism. And then it comes with this really, really bold, gorgeous chain. I love this chain. It's a nice, nice size. I think you could even see when I hold it just how big and bold the chain is. It has all the signature Judith Ripka detail on it. It has this circle in the center, which is great for putting enhancers on. So obviously that's where the medallion comes. But if you already are collecting a lot of Judith Ripka, hold on one second. Um, hold on, please. If you are a collector of Judith Ripka jewelry, then you know that you probably have a ton of enhancers in your collection.
Right, yeah.
And
Oops.
hold on, I think I just did it. And if you have a ton of enhancers, it's a great way to wear those enhancers. This also has your sizing ring in the back. So it's a 20-inch chain plus the sizing ring at 18 inches. So you could adjust the length of it. So I like layering, as everybody knows, easy to layer. And yes, that looks so
Oh
gorgeous
my
with
god,
the
I
citrine.
know.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. I have to put this in. Ooh. Say, speaking of orange, guess who just popped onto my lap?
There you go.
Orange,
Lynn is joining us, and she says, "Love the gemstones." I know,
really
I do love.
orange.
Hi, Orange. It matches you perfect.
Yeah, except he put his head down so you couldn't see it on him. Oh well.
He's
He's
shy.
gray won't wear the jewelry. Orange doesn't mind so much when I put the jewelry on him.
Oh my gosh.
Probably because he doesn't really feel it around his neck. He's so big.
Oh my gosh.
But I love this citrine one.
I
It's
know, I do love the
so
citrine.
pretty.
I love it too with the gold. I feel like it just
Ah,
pops so
thanks,
much.
Spencer. Yeah, this is orange. His brother Gray does not come on air ever, unfortunately.
Now, I guess the most important question, is his brother actually gray?
Yes, he is.
Okay, well, there
He's
we
gray
go.
stripes. I mean, listen, the kids didn't do a good job with the naming, so gray. It's very easy to know who's who when you see them, though.
Exactly, there you go, you'll never forget, right?
I love those citrine pieces.
I
They're
know.
just so, it's that rich honey color. Like I just gravitate to it.
But I also think too, throw in the quartz with it, and I think that goes so perfectly as well, the
I,
smoky quartz.
I agree.
Look at that, I love. These are very limited too as well for us,
And
on
they
the JTV page.
all work together.
Mhm.
They really do. Like I would easily wear the smoky with the citrine. Look how
Oh, yeah, that's why I was like, for sure.
it's like neutral, neutral. But like I said, you mix it all together.
Right,
Just
and then I have the
so
smoky on.
right, which is so pretty. But, on your neck, actually, since you don't have a mess on your neck like I do, not a mess, but just nicely layered, but you could see actually how substantial that chain is. It really
Right.
balances the size of that medallion because this is a nice size medallion. These stones in here, by the way, they're each 3.70 carats of gemstone. So
Wow.
a really nice size. But when you think about it in comparison to the ring's 10 carats. But
Right,
yet you
right.
get a lot of presents with the way this is cut. Really looks great together.
Yeah. So stunning. Love
Really,
it.
really pretty. Yeah. So you have a choice here of your 14 karat gold clad with the honey citrine, your 14 karat gold clad with the smoky, or your sterling silver with the rhodium plate with the blue topaz, which is
And
really
they're all,
icy, icy. Look at
yeah,
that. So, so beautiful.
extremely limited too. We're
So
in single digits.
on the pendants.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, really pretty. And I
Yeah.
want to throw it on with a t-shirt just to show how you can really dress them down. You don't have to wear them dressed up. You could wear them every day, throw on
Right.
with a t-shirt and jeans, throw it on with a tank top. Then you could throw it on with a dress. You could throw it on with a cocktail dress. You could throw it
Hmm.
on with a suit. You could wear it with anything.
Yeah.
That looks really
You're right, it does take up a presence, like, it really is, but you know what I like? It's a presence with the gold and the stone, so it's not like it's like, "Oh, the stone is the one taking up, real estate." It's that combo, which is so nice.
no, it's the whole medallion and it's really one of those pieces, medallions have been trending for a couple of years now. But the thing that I like about our medallions is that they don't feel trendy. They feel like they're always going to be relevant. And this is one of those medallions that also looks great on a bracelet. So if you have a link bracelet, actually, let me see if it'll fit on mine right now. It's also that really cool, almost like a vintage vibe when you put it on a bracelet. Like my mother had like a charm bracelet from from the 50s. It kind of reminds me of those medallions. Hold on. I always do this to myself when we're on here. I say that I'm going to be able to do it, but without my glasses, that's debatable.
Oh, I hear ya. Well, I'm showing everyone the pieces, so don't worry, I got you covered.
Thank you. And I
But
did
yeah,
it.
I didn't realize
Look
that
at
you
that.
can interchange it, that's really nice.
How cool is that on a bracelet?
Mhm. That does look nice.
Isn't that really chic?
So pretty.
Yeah. I think it's a great, great look.
Oh,
Great.
I love that cuff
Ooh,
too.
and now I got to put on my citrine ring to get the whole look going.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly, right?
look at that hand. Look at
Yeah,
that. That's so pretty.
gorge.
So pretty. And then throw on
Love.
other enhancers. It's beautiful. Lynn loves gemstones. Yeah, me too. But Lynn, if you are looking for a necklace to go with that new ring, here you go. Really pretty with it. No, that whole suite is really, really so pretty. And could we talk about the earring though now?
Are you kidding? Yes, I wanted to talk about it in the very beginning, of course. It's gorgeous.
It is so gorgeous. I've been wearing these for a while lately, and I keep gravitating to them because they go with so many pieces in my collection. Even when I wear all different colors, I keep pulling them in. If I'm wearing blue topaz, it works with that. It works with
Yeah,
literally could work with just about every single thing I have in my collection. I love it with turquoise, so pretty. And so
that's
these
a nice
are
combo.
a rose cut cabochon. Look at how they glow from the inside. It's that back plate that you see showing through the faceting. It has the signature heart, the Judith Ripka Belle Luce heart on the bottom. These prongs are all bezel set Belle Luce. You have your rope texture on the basket, beautifully finished on the back. You see that heart with our little back plate.
So pretty.
And the reason they sit so nicely is because we have that post dropped just a little bit, and it has the omega back, which makes it sit perfect. Holds it on the ear perfectly. It sits so well.
I love the drop heart because I feel like it kind of is taking that shape and elevating it just a little bit because it's like, oh, is that a square? What is that? Um, so I kind of love just that little drop. I think it's like just like that chef's kiss. Perfect.
Exactly. And it makes it a little different because
Right.
there are plenty of other people out there that do a cushion cut stud earring, but it's that heart from the Queen of Hearts. It's that detail that makes it distinctly different and easily recognizable as a piece from Judith Ripka. Plus, you have that gorgeous gold tone, that 14 karat gold over the sterling silver that is very distinctive with the brand. and it's such a pretty complement to the warm tone of that smoky quartz.
Oh, I know. I love the color. I mean, anytime I can incorporate smoky quartz, I'm like, I'm doing it because it just goes with everything.
Yeah, I agree, and I think it's I'm gonna go a little closer here. I just think it's a nice size on the ear. Really
It's
pretty.
nice too because it kind of feels like a stud, but yet the drop kind of makes it feel like you're wearing like a little bit more of of an earring. So I
Yeah,
really love that.
yeah, I'm right there with you. It's not too big. It's got a presence.
And the facets, I'm looking at them now. My gosh, like I feel like the way the light hits off it, my goodness.
It's so pretty, and that's going back to that whole custom cutting that Judith
Right.
Ripka is so well known for. I'm really by the way, I really love this on the bracelet, I have to say.
I
I'll
know. It's so
take it off
nice.
the bracelet. I think that's gonna be
Your
my
go-to?
enhancer. It looks so nice.
Oh,
Love
it
that
does.
together. Yeah, no, the earrings are a great earring. I think we're gonna have to do those in additional stones in the future because it's just such a great style. It sits so well, and it's that easy earring to throw on every day.
Yeah, I was
When you
gonna ask if it comes in any other colors because it's so unique, and I love the shape of the earring.
Yeah, right now it's only available on JTV in the smoky quartz, but I think I'm gonna have
Okay.
a word with the buyer about bringing it back in additional stone options down the road. That's right, Lynn. Lynn said beauty over trolls. We were having some issues before.
Oh boy. That's right, Lynn. Get them.
Yep. Good thing we have Lynn for us to help us.
Mhm. Yes, you always need your tribe of people, right?
Yes, we need our tribes. We need help with these things.
Mhm.
Anyway, it brings us to our last style that kind of brings all the gemstones together, and that is our
Mhm.
multi gemstone cuff bracelet. You took it off, I put it on. And this has all the shades. So we have a marquee shaped rhodolite, we have the round peridot, we have the square cut blue topaz, the oval honey citrine, and then octagon cut amethyst. Now, this just like the pendants, where you have that fine angled berget backdrop, same here, fine angled berget. And then the other thing that we did was we bezel set in between the gemstones some of our beautiful sparkly Belle Luce. It has this really nice trim on the top and bottom, and around the back, we mimicked the shapes of the stones, but we made them pillows, textured pillows. It has our traditional kickstand hinge,
Mhm.
so it's nice and easy to put on. And of course, it has our beautiful backplate on the inside. So it just feels really great on the wrist, easy to stack with all different pieces, and goes with so much. I mean, it
Well, clearly,
literally
yeah.
goes with every stone, which is great to have a bracelet that ties everything together.
I also like that it's available in 3 different sizes, 6 and a quarter, 7, and, 7 and a quarter, which is or excuse me, 6 and 3 quarters.
Which I really appreciate that because I know that one of the pain points for a lot of our Ripkanistas is the fact that JTV typically brings a style of specifically the bracelets most of the time in an average. Sometimes they'll bring it in a large. Sometimes they'll bring it in a small, but more often than not, they'll just bring in an average when they launch a style. And it's it's frustrating because there's so many different sizes. Everybody, it's like if you ordered shoes and you only ordered a size 8. Well, that's frustrating for people. So I'm glad that we have to offer a cuff like this one that's so beautiful in all the sizes. And
Yeah, we
over
have 3
time,
different sizes.
yeah, over time, we're gradually adding more sizes in different styles. And it's something that I continue to work with the buyers and remind them that we really need additional sizes for everybody. So I promise over time, this will change and it is changing gradually. Just need a little patience to get it worked out. I love this one. And this has, let me just tell you the stone weights. It has 35 points of rhodolite, it has 40 points of peridot, 40 points of the blue topaz, Swiss blue topaz, half a carat of citrine, and the amethyst is cut off on my spreadsheet. Hmm. So
TBD.
I am going to have to get back to everybody on the amethyst weight, but it's a nice amount of gemstones on here, and it's a nice width too. So, if you're familiar with the classic Pia cuff, it's not quite as wide as that, but it's not that far off either. I'd say it's about 2/3 the width of it. So it's a nice width.
Yeah, I
Great
do
to
like
wear
the
on its own
thickness a lot.
and great to stack with other pieces.
What's nice too is that if you like gemstones and you really like to wear them all together, this is so pretty because they're all you know, you have an oval, you have a diamond shape, you have a round, so a marquee. It's really pretty that you can incorporate not only different colors, but different cuts as well.
Absolutely. So you have a mixed bag of everything.
Yeah, and then the texture here, love so much.
And it's summer. I love color. Where's the item link? Clay, as soon as we jump off, I will put all the links for these items right where you are so that you could find them there. So sorry about that. When you are on the JTV Extra website, is it on the website only or is it also on JTV Extra Facebook? Do you know? I think
I
it's
think it's both.
okay, because when you watch through JTV Extra,
Mhm.
that's when you could see the shoppable link on the Judith Ripka page. That's when I'll just add them in. So when we jump off, I'll be sure to add all of them.
Great. Everyone
All
can
right.
get their pieces for
Yeah.
summer.
Yep. Absolutely all great styles for all year round, actually. But
That's true.
I just ordered a very colorful dress that every single piece we looked at today would work with it.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that's fun. I love that.
Yeah, lots of fun.
I
That's the only time I incorporate some color into my life is either on vacation somewhere tropical or in the summer.
I know, I do kind of agree with that. I feel like, you know, like I said, I'm mostly neutrals or and blacks but in the summer I feel like I will kind of go a little more with like an aqua or, you know, things like that. I kind of mix it up in that way.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's an East
So, speaking of these beautiful pieces,
yes.
they would be really great birthday gifts. And I think weren't you celebrating someone's birthday today?
Yes, it was yesterday.
Oh, it
It
was yesterday. I'm sorry. I thought it was
yeah,
today.
my Jordana turned 16 yesterday, so, I'm getting old. I can't believe it. She got her driver's permit yesterday.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's scary.
Now, is she your youngest?
She's my youngest.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. I know when I was reading your post, I was kind of getting choked up a little bit because you're like, I remember you as a baby, and then now, and like when I look at my little baby, like my girl, I'm like, she's 10 months. I'm like, how did you just get so big? Like, how did this happen?
It just flies by, and I really do look at her and I'm like, I really remember, like, you as a toddler, as a baby, like, I look at her, I'm like, just like, "How are you
How?
16 and driving?"
Wow.
Yeah. So, but it's been nice. We actually did a beautiful family birthday dinner last night to celebrate, and it's always, like, a party because there's 7 of us when we get together, so that was fun.
That's so fun.
Yeah. So, it was all good. Lots to look forward to, but, it's starting to get late. I don't wanna keep everybody. I definitely wanna get Clay her style number soon.
Yes.
Um, so we will have to do this again next week.
Cannot wait. Look
Alrighty.
forward to it.
So,
Thanks, everyone.
you next Wednesday. I hope everyone has a great rest of your week, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye.